Wow, the first local movie that I'm about to review. And I actually know this movie thoroughly because I've been to the focus group discussion and the premiere. Not because I experienced this movie myself. No. I am not old and single. I'm definitely not in some desperate need for someone special. And I definitely haven't resorted to online dating or even a bona fide dating agency. No. And I'm definitely not swiping right for a certain dating app just because I haven't found a match. You saw nothing. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Myra and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a good day. If not, there's always free hugs for everyone. Now, before we begin, as always, please click that bell button besides my subscribe button so you'll be notified if I upload something new. So far, I've only reviewed a movie that comes out internationally, or at least is screened and viewed in international festivals. Why? Because I kind of want to reach an international audience. Otherwise, why would I talk and convey my opinion in English? However, this is a special case because not only that I went to the focus group discussion and the premiere, I went ahead and make a poll in my Insta story to know whether you guys wanted me to review this movie. As you might have already know, or if you don't know, this movie is made in Indonesia and is only available locally. Which means for those of you who are not from where I live, aka most of my audience, won't be able to know what the heck I am talking about. But hey, the poll went great. And most of you actually want me to blab about Love for Sale. Which means, so, here I am blabbing. Do enjoy. At first, I know this movie from a friend. He said he has a spot open for a focus group discussion about a movie, a surprise movie. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? It's always good to broaden your horizons. Then after all of us watched the movie, we were asked for opinions about it and we went deep into some technical stuff, some storyline stuff, and overall, it was a pretty fun discussion. By the way, in this focus group discussion, there are the crews and the director and the producers. One of the producers was a very famous actor and I didn't realize it was him until he left the place. And boy, was I pissed off at myself. Curse this Dory brain. But then I saw the full movie at the premiere and it was a great experience as well. The storyline goes like this. It's about the life of Richard, a 41-year-old man who has been single for most of his life and simply just do not care on being in a relationship or having a girlfriend or stuff like that. It really shows on how he behaves, how he dressed, and so on and so forth. However, this time a close friend of his is getting married and everyone in this group, his group, kinda bet that he, again, will attend the wedding without someone in his arm. This put Richard in a tight spot and he was doing everything he can to get a date and eventually stumbled upon a dating agency called Love.Inc. where his single phone call could change his entire life. I hope that wasn't a huge exaggeration because for me, it's still the truth. Now, if you are in Indonesia and if you are planning to watch this movie, please stop here because I won't fangirl, but I will still spoil a lot of the story, so don't continue or else you might be disappointed. Or if you just want to know my opinion about the movie, then please do continue. Just do so at your own risk. First reaction, I really despise people like Richard. I mean, he is an ignorant person, he doesn't care about anything, and if it comes to his work, he is just a mini bobini, and I don't like that either. But as the story progressed, I saw a little bit of myself in him, and I think it's a bit terrifying and truthful at the same time. Being quite mature, I've been single for some time myself and I probably act or do the same thing that he does, only as a woman and not a man. This is probably the viewers, or at least I can say the single viewers can connect with Love for Sale. They see a little bit of themselves in him. Also, and I'm sure you have noticed this, the movie has a smart humor approach to it, which is very refreshing to see. It might help because the rating of this movie is restricted, so the jokes are kind of unhinged. Either way, it's cool, it's brilliant, and I love it a lot. So the main character is okay. The humor is okay. Maybe now I should talk about the things that I don't like, and even though they weren't a lot, it was quite jarring for me. The pacing of the story is good. Dare I say, almost perfect. Until the end is near. I'm talking about how Arini simply disappears, and it's not that I don't expect this to happen. I don't think hiring a woman for a relationship will do any good, so I kind of expected this to happen. What I don't understand is how, after Richard saw one of the so-called friend of Arini appeared in some sort of supernatural show as the host, I'm pretty sure the music suddenly changes, as if Richard has this sudden realization that Arini, all this time just lying and accompanying him for the sake of money, and all of her friends are fake as well. For me, the change was too fast and too confusing because another friend of mine who was watching with me at the premiere actually asked me what happened. I mean, I knew what happened because I was at the focus group discussion. I know what that scene should meant, but sadly it just doesn't translate to everyone, that's all. Another tidbit that everyone might not agree on is the ending. The ending is kind of cryptic and it might not be the ending everyone wanted. You see Richard and Arini being this awesome couple regardless of how they met, and even though you might see that Arini left him, a part of our consciousness might be thinking or wishing at least that she would be with him again. But the ending that we have is bittersweet, and as sad as it might seem, the ending is very real, and I like it. Most romantic movies, especially Indonesian ones, at least the ones that I saw and I just cannot keep watching, has that cheesy ending that kind of crawls under my skin, meaning I don't like it so much. It's probably just because of what I like, and I don't like those kind of endings, so that's probably it. I don't know. But this ending has no real resolution. It's kind of there. Richard just move on, living his life. And you know what? Sometimes that is okay. It's a realistic ending for everyone, and that is okay. Now, as for the characters, props to Gading Martin for being the star of the show. And I mean, he really stole my attention from beginning to end. If you don't know who Gading Martin is, he is an Indonesian actor who is quite famous for playing either funny characters or just being a comedian in general. And I don't think I've ever seen him playing a serious role. He might have played some serious characters, but I've never watched it until now, and I have to say, I am impressed. He definitely convinced me as his character, and I cannot imagine his character being played by anyone else, which is very rare for me to think like that, because as a fangirl, I like to fan cast sometimes, meaning I sometimes imagine a certain character is played by another person and not the initial actor. But there's no fan cast on this one. He is genuinely the only person who can play Richard for me. I hope he doesn't see this review and think that I'm only thinking of him as an old single man. Second character that I will talk about is Arini, played by the newcomer Della Dartian. She did a great job, but her acting isn't really convincing for me since I didn't really feel her emotions when she tries to convey it, or I think when she really tries to convey it. I felt that she wasn't that convincing, especially when she tried to cry, I think. I felt nothing. Maybe I was supposed to feel that way because her character turns out to be a really not so good person, but I don't know. But if I wasn't supposed to feel like that, then she really needs to improve her acting. Just a criticism, I am not a professional on this, which I should really be talking about at the very beginning. I am not a professional movie reviewer, everyone. I just review from what I see. I hope no one will have any hard feelings over this, and I know Mr. Andi Baktiari Yusuf, Kang Ucup, I'm pretty sure you will see me because I will give this link to my friend that kind of invited me to your focus group discussion. So I hope there's no hard feelings. I really enjoyed the movie, but these are genuinely my true opinion, and I hope it could be a good criticism, good good things for you guys, all of you guys. So I hope there's no hard feelings, and I hope that you can accept my very honest review. Okay, like I said, those are my opinions, and the question remains, should you watch this movie? Seeing that this is rated R or restricted, or as we would say it in Indonesia, it's 21 years old and above, please be advised and don't bring any underage children to see this movie. As for the storyline, it's not your typical romantic comedy kind of movie. It will need an open mind, an understanding, and definitely will leave you with some meaningful thoughts in the end. I recommend it to anyone that is looking for something new in Indonesian cinemas. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I look like blah because I think this is 10 p.m. in the evening. I think this is 10 p.m. in the evening, and I'm pretty sure I'm too tired to do anything else. But I still want to make this review for you guys because you guys asked this, and I think you guys deserve it. And I really hope you like this review. If you do like it, please don't forget to drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this review or this movie. Give it a like if you want to, and subscribe because good contents every time I upload, because I really don't have a fixed schedule yet. Also, follow my Facebook and Instagram. They are in my description below. And yeah, thank you again so much, so much for watching, and I will see you